Hi everyone, and welcome to Grand Island Public Library's virtual winter break. Today we have a fun project for you. This is our holiday gnome coaster project. If you've signed up for this program and picked up your bag of supplies, you should have everything you need to make these. You should have 4 ceramic tiles, 4 pieces of holiday paper that are already cut out for you to the right size, gnome stickers that are cut out of vinyl, some Mod Podge, and a foam brush. And you'll also want to have a pair of scissors with you. So we're going to show you how to make this really cute set that you can keep for yourself or give as a last minute gift. Let's get started. So your first step is to take your cup of Mod Podge, get that opened up. And you should have a foam brush along with that. You want to take your plain coaster here and one of your pieces of paper. Put a thin layer of Mod Podge onto your tile. You don't want to put too much on because that can start to wrinkle your paper and it just doesn't look as nice. So you want to do as thin of a layer as you can. And make sure you get the whole coaster and pretty close to the edge. The paper is cut just slightly smaller than the tile. So you'll take your paper and place it on top of your coaster. Smooth it out really well. And make sure all of the edges are stuck down all the way. And then you'll want to let that dry for a while just to make sure the Mod Podge has time to set and doesn't start to wrinkle as you work with it more. So you'll do that with all 4 of your coasters and then set those aside to dry for maybe 15 to 20 minutes. Here my Mod Podge underneath my paper is already dry. So my next step is to take my gnome stickers, and you'll want a pair of scissors just to cut these apart. It'll make it a little bit easier to work with. So your vinyl gnome is on a backing, and what you want to do is peel off the clear plastic piece, and the gnome should stay stuck to your clear plastic, and you want to get rid of the blue backing. So you should end up with this. You're going to center your gnome on your coaster and make sure you don't place it down until it's where you want it, because it will stick and it's very difficult to get off without ruining your coaster. If you want to make sure it's really stuck, you can use something like a credit card or your library card and use it kind of as a squeegee to get it really smooth, but with a small design like this, your finger is probably enough as well. After your gnome is on, you'll want to peel off that plastic front off of your coaster. Just make sure that gnome is still smooth and stuck down. And then we're going to Mod Podge over our gnome as well to protect it from any moisture from your drink that you might set down on it. So you'll do another thin layer of Mod Podge over your whole coaster. And again, remember to do it thin and light so that your paper doesn't start to wrinkle up. Now you want to let that dry another 15 to 20 minutes. And then you'll want to do at least one more coat of Mod Podge once the first one is dry, but you can do as many as 2 or 3 more. Just depends on how much protection you want over that paper. They'll last longer the more layers of Mod Podge you put on. And then you'll do that with all 4 of your coasters, and you have a full set for the holidays. Thank you everyone for joining us today for our holiday gnome coaster project. We hope you enjoyed it and that you like how your coasters turned out. Have a great holiday.